Fat Wednesday bollocks, as it's now called, except on a Sunday when it's called Sunday bollocks. Doesn't matter, does it? When it's bollocks. I've asked for the usual questions, and by usual, I mean dreadful. I'll say hello from Canada. Hello, Steely Dan. Yeah, hello from California. Evening, Ricky lad. Steely Dan. Exact. And more Canada. Oh, lots from Canada and America. Vancouver. Look at you. Thailand. Well, we're global. Hello everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go straight to a question. Emma Dolan, what's the most useless talent you have? Well, most of my talents are pretty useless. One of them, being stupid, turned out to be quite useful. So, me mucking around for the first 4 years of my life. But all I know is that I can say, "See you later, alligator," without moving my lips. I've done it before. See you later, alligator. See you later, alligator. Is that useless enough? We're starting off with the big philosophical questions. Claire says, "Do you have a favourite stand-up comedian?" Yeah, Patrice O'Neill. And I discovered him way too late. He's no longer with us, and I didn't get to meet him before he died. But I watched everything he ever recorded, which isn't much. But yeah, I think it's Patrice. I can't describe why it's so good, but he'd just start off with the most contentious thing, the thing that you thought was you kind of, and then gradually he'd explain. It was like watching a movie where you see how it ends, and then you forget about that, and then you see the point that leads up to that. It was great. It was just, yeah, fearless and funny. Yeah, well, Rupert. Right, okay, here we go. Rupert's got a little essay. Again, as a question. He likes to set the scene. You've woken up and lost your sight. Right. Right. You've woken up and lost your sight, but don't worry. Don't worry. Me going, I'm blind. And a fat dog goes, don't worry. What do you mean, don't worry? Right? Don't worry. You've woken up and lost your sight, but don't worry. There is a new miracle surgery. Oh, okay. Still a bit worried. Surgery will be like, no, don't worry. I'm blind. Like, yeah, but there's a new miracle surgery. Right, so I just have my sight back, will I? Will I? Oh no. Hold on. However, it means either having the sight of a fly, which affords you almost 360-degree view, which affords you. Oh, so sight of a fly. Oh, I'm worried again. You know, you said don't worry when I was blind. I'm worried again because I've got a fucking insect eyes. Have I? You can see all around. Ugh, look at this bloke. Yeah, but you can see it. Yeah, I don't care. He's got the eyes of a fucking fly. Right? However, it means you have the sight of a fly, which affords you almost 360-degree view, but like a kaleidoscope. Oh God. Or the eyes of a bat, but you can only you see in the dark. This is all over the place. That's not how they see in the dark, is it? Which do you choose? So the eyes of a bat, they're not very good. Oh, I haven't got the fucking sonar. I'm still bumping into shit. Squeak. I can't fucking squeak. He gave me the eyes of a bat, but not the fucking ears and the... So I'm still bumping into fucking shit in the dark. Right. I think his question is, do I want to see 360 degrees? I don't know where the advantage is in that. I can just turn my head, right? Or see in the dark, okay? Well, it's see in the dark, isn't it? It's a no-brainer. I'm blind, don't worry. Oh, okay, right. You can either have these two eyes that I took off a fly, right? Oh, definitely not. Oh, God. Andrea, if you had travelled to Texas with Rupert, he's getting a big shout out. If you had travelled to Texas with Rupert for a hot dog eating contest, how many hot dogs do you think he could eat? Could he eat more than you? Definitely. You're vegan, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I could probably eat if I had to. Why would I ever have to? I know I could eat 11. That's been proven. When I used to eat meat, I had 11 sausages. I talk about that on my stand-up, and I had to lie on the floor. I thought I was having a heart attack. Rupert wouldn't stop, would he? It wouldn't stop. Rupert wouldn't stop when he's full. Rupert wouldn't stop till he just like burst. Feeding Rupert hot dogs would be like shoplifting with a duffel bag, wouldn't it? You could just fill it up. Oh. Annabelle, do you sometimes get overwhelmed knowing how much you've helped people by making Afterlife? Oh, that's very nice. Yeah, I do. I don't think about it much until someone tells me their story, and obviously it was a surprise. I didn't really do it as a. Obviously, I didn't do it as a help mechanism, or I didn't really even do it as a study in grief. But that's been the overwhelming thing, yeah. People telling me their story, and you realise that everyone's grieving. Everyone's grieving now about something in varying degrees. Yeah, I've heard it's shown in therapy, and yeah, so it's amazing. But as I say, I can't claim that's why I did it. I did it as a comedy, but that's lovely. It's always things like that are lovely. I remember when Flanimals was out, I got a letter from someone who said their autistic child, he didn't speak, and the first thing he said was somewhat from Flanimals, which is it's amazing. Of course, it's incredible. That's always lovely. Yeah, Mrs. Scallywags. It's a cat. Of course, that's my demographic. Mrs. Scallywags wonders if you've ever been to a tailor for a jacket fitting or a cobbler to have shoes made for your self-proclaimed square feet. Yeah. Shoes are a problem for me. I have to get wide as they can get for the... I used to just get ones that were too long to fit me. I've got square feet. But now they do. I've never been to a cobbler, no. I have had right, like everyone, right? When I first sort of made it to a degree, my first sort of bit of success, I thought I should have a suit made. I've never, as you know, I tried to make one once when I was on the dole. It didn't work out. So I had a suit made, and they fitted me out, and they called me up and they said, "Oh, it's ready to have the second fitting," and I went, "It'll be fine," and they went, "Well, no, we usually have." I said, "It'll be fine." Just laziness. I went there, picked it up, didn't really fit that well because they hadn't had the second fitting. So I used to get all my suits before people started giving to me for free, which I don't, again, I've got loads of suits up there, but of course I change shape, and I don't like wearing suits. I look shit in a suit. I look shit. I look shit all the time. So why put a suit on? If I'm going to look shit anyway, I might as well be in comfy clothes. So yeah, but I used to I used to get mine from Marks and Spencers because you could mix and match. I want that. I want that wide jacket with short arms and those big trousers with little short legs, please. I go, but this is a suit made for Rupert, the Jack Russell. I go, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Honestly, we're very similar shape. Um, uh, Rochelle, is that Rochelle? My eyesight. I got the eyes of a bat. See. Um, when you sell a special or series to a platform, Netflix. Let's say Netflix. What goes into negotiating and determining the price of your work? Well, the short answer is how many people they think will watch it around the world or in one territory. You know, some people only get it in sort of one territory because they're big in one territory. But luckily, the stuff I do is sort of went around the world. So that pushes my price up. The odd movie helps. The Golden Globes help, particularly in America. That's the thing, I think, because even if you're big in the rest of the world, if you're not big in America as a stand-up, you won't get as big a deal because America is still the most important territory. Just in terms of people who have Netflix, like they've got about 180, 90 million subscribers, but about 120, 130 of them are in America. Yeah, you can be a massive comedian in Britain, but if you're not big in America, you won't really. So yeah, it's how big you are, and they know by your algorithms what your other stuff does. They know everyone knows all the stats of where your things went in the world, and they take a guess, and if they get it wrong, you won't get that again. And if it does well, you'll get more the next time. So it's market value. It's just straightforward market value. They're not a charity. It's not about art. They want people to watch you, so they know they've got it right, and the subscribers come back. So it's simple as that. It's just a business model. Stonewall Rockhaven, the third, if that is his real name. When will you get another cat, or is the pain of your loss too much? Or will you get a dog? Yeah, we will, but because of the pandemic and I want to finish the tour, I don't want to get a cat and then straight away go off on tour for 3 weeks. And I want to, but when the tour's over, I want to dedicate, if you've got a cat, I want to play with it every day. I don't want to miss it. But yeah, we'll definitely get another one. Maybe a dog. Maybe a dog. I mean, I keep thinking that I'll retire soon and just sell up and buy a castle and 100 acres and just have loads of cats and dogs wandering around in their own little houses. Like, like loads of little houses for cats and dogs. And there's rough areas. You know what I mean? There's a rough estate where all the fucking, and then there's a sort of nice gated area for poodles. A little town. Oh no, that'd be great. Petland. Andy, if you had to choose, would you rather be? Why did I start? I've started, so I'll finish. This, if you had to choose, well, luckily I don't. Would you rather be bummed by a horse, but no one knew about it, or not bummed by a horse, but everyone thought you had been? Well, not bummed by a horse. If people think I've been bummed by a horse, fine. But I don't want to be bummed by a horse. Where's the advantage in being bummed by a horse but no one knew about it? Why is that a good option? Well, the answer's always not bummed by a horse. Cheers, Andy. If you could ban one thing in the world, bummed as well. Oh, if you could ban one thing in the world that everyone have to abide by, what would it be? Eating animals, killing and eating animals. Just killing animals for any reason other than, you know, mercy killing, euthanasia, animals in pain. Just stop killing animals. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just killing an animal. Why are you doing that? I don't know. What are you doing that for? I like it. Oh, you're a twat then. Yeah, no brainer. Stop slaughtering animals for a laugh. Yeah, look, Joey the cat. Why am I surprised? You're out walking on the heath when you fall down a ditch. That has happened before. I usually fall over because I've seen a dog. Like I look at a dog and I slip. Jane thinks that's how I'm going to die. I'm going to fall because I saw a dog. I speed up. If we're walking and I see a dog over there, I just veer off. She goes, "Where are you going?" I go, "Oh, sorry." Just like a little dingbot. just like like a dog with a squirrel. You're out walking on the heath and you fall down a ditch. This is where the mad scientists live. And they abduct you to use you in a new experiment. Of course they do. Either your arms will be replaced with legs and feet. Well, actually, because I've been working out, my arms are a bit like legs now. So either your arms will be replaced with legs and feet, or your legs will be replaced with arms and hands. Which do you choose? Fucking hell. Right, to have legs and feet, that is fucking useless, isn't it? That is just, you can't do anything of interest or precision. You can't type, you can't do anything, really. Well, you can, but it's, you know, how would I darn my socks? Also, I'd have twice as many socks to fucking darn, wouldn't I? I'd have 4 feet, so I'd be trying to I'd be trying to darn my socks. Fucking hell, it's the biggest pile of socks ever. Why? I've got 4 fucking feet, haven't I? and I can't sew. If you see me trying to thread a needle these days with my eyes and my to do it with fucking feet, fucking hell, that's got to be. And oh god, but if I have arms, can I have big strong arms to walk on? That'd be alright, wouldn't it? So I just have. I mean, that'll be alright. So if I had like gorilla arms to walk on, pop on a pair of trousers, pair of big boots, I'd look a bit bandy, but then I'd be fine. And then if someone like threw up a load of bananas and I wanted to grab them, I'd take my shoes off so I could grab with all my hands. Oh God, it's gotta be arms. I've got to have 4 arms. Even if I could hardly walk, I'd rather sort of wheel myself around, but be able to, play guitar. Could my other hand, if I sat in a chair with my 4 arms, I could play the bongos and play guitar. I could be like a flamenco group. Okay, it's amazing. I'd be playing the bongos with my leg hands, right? And that definitely hands, definitely 4 hands. Oh no! Here's a question from Chris Stein. Chris Stein, the great guitarist from Blondie, he's listening to this shit. That's embarrassing. Love Blondie, and I saw you, Chris. I saw you back Iggy Pop. Where was that? Was that Hammersmith? In like 1981, maybe? So anyway, you've listened to me talking about having leg arms and playing the guitar. So that's pretty embarrassing, isn't it? And Chris's question is, fuck me, he's as bad as the cats and dogs. Charles Bukowski claimed to have gigantic balls. Do you think yours are comparable? That's Chris Stein off Blondie. I don't know how big his balls were, but I reckon they're comparable because he was getting on a bit as well. I probably distended the same. I mean, balls are balls, really, aren't they? It's just how old you are. Balls are balls. It's just how far from the ground they are. Thanks, Chris. Unbelievable. Andy Crane. That can't be the Andy Crane. No, it's not. It's Craney in brackets. How does a rich and famous and well-loved and talented, he's flattering me now, and amazing as a whole human being like yourself stay so humble? Because I answer questions from fucking cats and dogs about having arms and legs and distended balls and square fucking feet. How am I going to be arrogant if this is my demographic? What are we getting on about? Oh, look, we've done 25 minutes. Well, one last question. Ollie Afterlife. I didn't see Gunner's question. I've missed out. I've listed out loads of questions. Honestly, I'll get hundreds. So sorry if I didn't answer your question. We'll get around to it. Ollie Afterlife says, are you holding on to something in your life you need to let go? I don't know. I get what do I worry about? So that's not what you mean, is it? I gotta stop worrying about what people think of me, that sort of thing. Yeah, that's one. And I don't worry that much, but you still do. I think you've got. That's a big one, isn't it? Trying to worrying about what people think of you as opposed to just doing what's right for you. But I'm not too bad on that. I hypochondriac. Oh God, that would be good if I wasn't such a hypochondriac. If I didn't wake up and think, I've got a bad knee. Oh, was definitely bone cancer. Jay goes, no, remember you fell over watching a dog. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's an explanation. That would be good. I don't know. I don't think I don't think I have got any sort of burdens or demons like that. Beer. Shall I let beer go? It'd be better for me, wouldn't it? Or would it? Or are we saving the planet with beer? Remember that? That came out of these shitty little talks as well, didn't it? Brewdog dedicated a whole beer, 100% profits, order yours, street dog. Look it up, Brewdog, street dog, saving dogs. And maybe we're going to do this further afield than the UK. So, well, thanks again. Thanks for nothing. Because that's what there's nothing. You've given me nothing here. Oh, that's not true, is it? You what did you give me? What did I get out of this? Half an hour, I never get back, which is, I spoke to some cats and dogs and Chris Stein from Blondie. That was a good half hour, and I'm having a beer anyway. So thanks for that. As I say, this is free because it's shit. Retweet. You don't even retweet it. I can't believe that. This gets like straight away, right? Like by the end of it, it'll have 100,000 views, right? And how many retweets? It should have 100,000 retweets, shouldn't it? Anyone who watched this should retweet it. You can't even fucking do that. I gave up asking you to buy a Brent song. Gave up on that. Oh, it's because you're fucking cats and dogs, isn't it? Anyway, that was fun, wasn't it? When should we do this again? What day is it? Is it Wednesday? Let's do it Sunday. Thanks for tuning in. Please retweet it. Buy a Brent song. You won't. You fucking won't. You get it all for free. It's all on fucking YouTube. Buy a beer for a dog. You'll do that, won't you? You will do that. I'll let you off. If you do that, you don't owe me anything. You don't owe me anything anyway. So have a lovely week. Be nice to animals. Tatty bye everyone. Tatty bye.